Gotta get in it so it focuses on me.
Oh, on you. Are you the star of the show, are you? Well,
clearly.
I think I'm really the face of this channel.
You sure are. Okay. Hello Spuds and welcome back to my channel. Today I have my beautiful husband here with me because we are going to answer some questions that you guys sent to me. A few videos ago I asked you guys to ask me some Christmas related questions, and that's why we're doing this video now, to answer them. Yep. So we're just going to answer a few questions, and yeah, so let's just get into it. Alright,
first one. Is it hard Christmas shopping for your bubbers? That's from Elephant's Laundry.
I think it is. Do you think it is?
Only in the way that it costs money.
Yeah, that's true. Saxon mainly is hard to buy for because we don't know what he's into. We just kind of got to guess. Dexter has everything, but he can also tell us what he wants, so it's a bit easier with Dexter.
I think getting them too much was the issue first.
Yeah, we went a bit overboard to start with.
But luckily that was at the age they can't remember, so it should be okay now. Jamie says, does Brendan go for the Bulldogs like you do?
You can answer that one.
We haven't really been following NRL lately.
But generally?
In general, only because you liked them, I didn't like them at first. I'll just do one more from Jamie. Was it weird to start dating a vegetarian, and do you cook food for him, or does he make his own veggie food?
Growing up, my brother was a vegetarian. I didn't think it was weird. I thought that maybe, at first, I was like, oh God, I hope he's not trying to impose this on me because your girl likes her meat. I don't really cook separate meals for him. He cooks the meals usually. Like, he'll cook me a steak and I usually just use the fake meat and stuff.
Yeah, well, the things you cook, we can use the like corn stuff, like your spag bowl and that. We both prefer that mince to real mince, which
yeah, real mince
smells bad.
Makes me sick.
Yeah, so it's kind of convenient that way. And I don't mind cooking with meat for someone else, I just won't have it myself. Ben Blue, I know him.
Yeah, we know him.
What's something you've taken from Christmas from your childhood that you do with your kids?
Oh, well, for me, I think I said this in the other video, but we have always had a Santa sack. So we go to bed early and like put out, you know, food for Santa or whatever. And we have a Santa sack, which is essentially a pillowcase. And we put it at the end of our bed, and then when we wake up, it's full of presents. So that's what Santa brought for us. And I've been doing that with Dexter. Well, not Saxon yet, because Saxon's like a baby. But we're going to be doing that this year. And, Brendan?
Nothing really that we've carried over. The only thing that really stays the same is the type of food you eat and sitting together and opening the presents in the morning. When they're older, I'd like to have some things like, you know, Christmas cricket or something. Would be fun.
Yeah, for sure.
And like, I'd prefer to add things we didn't have, because when I was growing up, we didn't. It was just immediate family, like mum, dad, sister, brother, that kind of thing. So it would be good if there's the opportunity with more to add some of those things that we never did, like the traditional like cricket game for Christmas and barbecues and things like that you usually do, but not when it's just 3 or 4 of you. Anastasia's Lucy, 4 years old, says, what do you want the most for Christmas?
I just want us all to be safe and happy, and for Saxon to stand up and walk.
Yeah, I've never been super big on Christmas. Like, it was exciting when I was little, but only because I was getting presents. I just like spending time with family, which is nice.
Yeah. And I'd also like a new camera, but you know.
Anastasia also says, and this one's counting as a different one because it's not from her daughter, what type of Christmas food do you just not understand?
Mince pies.
Fruit mince pies?
Yeah, nah. What is
it's
that?
Yummy.
What is that?
It's like fruit and like, I don't know, some kind
mince.
of
like... Is it not minced fruit?
It's minced
because
fruit.
When I was growing up, I thought mince was meat. I didn't know that mince was the way that it was
it's
made, right?
Yeah. Ground beef.
See, like, they'd say, oh, this is a mince pie, and I'm like, oh, sweet, yummy mince pie, thinking it's a meat pie. Put some sauce on it, get some weird looks.
Yeah.
People go take a bite out of it, instantly regret it.
No wonder you didn't like it. So, like, for Americans, like ground beef, I guess they'd call it minced beef as well, but like you just call it mince here. I don't know if it's the same over. It's just mince. That's ground beef, and if it's ground chicken, you say chicken mince.
What about fruit cake?
Yeah, fruit cake's okay.
Or fruit pudding.
Oh, there's always room for a little bit of pud.
Alright, there's always a little bit of room for pud.
We love our pud.
Yeah. Pudding with custard's alright.
But
for me, I think the weirdest thing is that traditional Christmas foods based on like British and you eat all those foods that are like comforting, warm, keep you warm in winter. Like you have roast dinner.
Yeah, in the middle of the boiling hot.
You have like an English breakfast. You have like warm pudding with warm custard, and like the food all makes sense as a concept of food, but it's sort of like, why are we having warm pudding and like comforting warm meals when it's 40 degrees?
Yeah.
Like it's like 40 degrees outside and we go inside, make it really cold with aircon and eat warm food to warm us up.
Yeah.
Like, alright.
Australia, mate.
Yeah. Taylor Talk, another person I know. Shut up, Anastasia.
Wait, Anna's ringing me right now mid-filming. Sorry, Anna, but we're going to have to decline.
She just couldn't wait for answers to her things.
Yeah, she's like, what's the answer?
It was a video chat too. That would have been weird if she just opened it up and like, she'd think I kidnapped Cheyanne or something. Taylor Talk, another person we know. What's the worst Christmas present you've ever received? And then she put a kiss as well.
Oh, that's nice.
I don't know who it's for, but we'll see. Worst one I've ever received? Well, I mean, so far, I guess, like, we're this Christmas coming up and Cheyanne's got me some presents, so we'll keep it open. I honestly can't remember. I'm someone who's just very grateful. I remember getting one thing from Mum and I didn't have the heart to like not like it. She knew I wanted something and got like slightly the wrong thing. I kept that for years, not wanting to get rid of it, even though it's like, I'll never use this. I'm just very appreciative that someone gets me a present at all.
Well, my worst Christmas present ever, I think it was a birthday and Christmas, like combined thing. On the very rare occasions that my dad buys me presents. It was these clip-on earrings. They'd obviously been handmade by maybe a child, I'm not sure. But it had like glitter paper and it was made into a reindeer. And they were like clip-on earrings for like a child that were probably made by a child that he'd gotten from like a charity shop. I know this because he left the price tag on it and they were 50 cents. Now I'm not going to sound ungrateful because I should be lucky to get anything at all. And you'd think, oh, how old were you? Like 10 or 4 or 5? I was 20. So that out of everything I've ever gotten, that's definitely the worst.
Oh, it's kind of similar for me though. Like, the presents I'd get from Dad's side, I might open up and there's like $20 in a card or something. But then I'd get one from Mum's side of the family and it'd be, you know, like that. Something from a thrift shop. Like once from an uncle, I got like a pirated, like a burned DVD of Candyman and stuff. And like I watched that. Like it was fine, but you know, it cost him 12 cents for the DVD or whatever. But I always think it over, okay, if someone's got $1 million and spends 20 on you, whereas someone who has $50 and spends $2 on you, they're spending more.
And also it's not about how much, it's about the fact that they thought about it.
Yeah, they've thought, okay, like they had to go through and pick a movie to pirate.
Yeah.
And like they've put some thought in it. $20 in an envelope. So compared to $20 in an envelope is admitting, I don't know, you have money.
Yeah.
So even though it's worth less, or you know, I'd get something I like with that $20 and I'd use it, and I only watched the movie once or twice, I was like, I still appreciate that one more.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love you, Dad.
Yeah.
Though, thank you. I don't know what he's getting me this time. He asked me if I want some jewellery, so God knows.
Oh God. Ang 7870?
Yeah. It's Ang.
So I knew we just saw recently.
Yeah.
If money wasn't an issue, if you could do absolutely anything for Christmas, what and where would you go? And then she talked about some sad stuff. I don't know if she meant to share it. I never had a family growing up.
Oh.
Like I wasn't laughing at that.
No.
I was laughing just because it was...
It's like a question.
I don't know if I'm supposed to
read.
Yeah, I don't know. Does she want to share this, or is this like a private Cheyanne thing?
What would you do?
Well, you know, because we've always, like I said before, we've always had that like European flavour for Christmas. It'd be nice to go somewhere cold. Anywhere in Europe would be cool. Like there'd be two things. Like the English one would be like, wow, so this is how it's supposed to be with the you know cold and that. But anywhere else in Europe where you also get the cold but interesting, weird, like. Yeah, weird different traditions and foods would be really interesting. Seeing I don't hold those traditions too close to my heart or anything, it would be cool to see all the different ones. Anywhere that snows would be cool. 3
guesses where I want to go.
England.
Yeah. That's it. That's all I want to do. I want to go to England.
I'd be down for that. I'd be a little disappointed if it didn't snow. I don't know, does it always snow in England for Christmas?
Yeah, or my English.
Maybe someone could tell us, like.
Yeah.
Or is it just usually like rainy? and every now and then.
I'd go to where it does snow. Like I'd find
Yeah,
that
that's
out.
what I mean, like Sweden or something, or
In England.
yeah, Scotland might.
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
Scotland, yeah. All of them.
Also from Ang, will you tell the kids or just let them find out about the man in red?
I think Dexter's going to figure it out pretty quickly.
I was going to say that too.
Like, he was with us
pretty
at the
cluey.
shop yesterday, and I'm pretty sure he saw the stuff. Even if he didn't see the stuff he's getting, he saw what Saxon's getting, so he's going to be like, hang on a minute. Like, he's pretty cluey.
Yeah, he already calls out a few things. Like he could separate pretend from reality pretty well.
I don't think we're going to do the sit down now, son.
No,
he's just going to find
It'll
out.
probably be like 6 or 7 or something. Figure it out. I don't know what age.
Hopefully we can hold on to it for a little bit longer.
Louise Brazil says, if you could get one present for Christmas for the rest of your life, what would it be and why?
Money.
Yeah, that's the obvious one. It's cash.
Yeah, just give me cash every year.
Cash
I love
is pretty
that.
good. It has to be an actual like present.
Like, or a holiday, like
A
an
car?
experience. Yeah, a new car every
Just
year
every
would be
year,
great.
Sweet as. What are your plans for Christmas Day? Do you have any Christmas traditions?
So this Christmas we are Brendan's mum's staying over tonight. So she'll be up, she'll be giving presents, and we'll be giving presents and all that. So we're going to do all that, and then we're going to have a pancake breakfast. Brendan and I have researched keto pancakes so we can partake in them as well. And then we're off to the Sunshine Coast for 2 days.
Yeah, so at a pretty good
Like a resort.
Yeah, it has a pool and a little like water slide there, so that should be fun. And I think it'll balance nicely with the 5 days of literal like not even leaving the house.
Yeah, that's what we've done recently.
We've just been chilling.
Yeah, so it'd be nice to get some sun.
And then 3 nights on the Gold Coast.
Yeah, we're going to have a pretty... We don't usually do stuff like this, so this is pretty exciting.
Yeah. Well, usually we just sort of do what we've been doing the last few days, but
Nothing.
but only start doing it on Christmas.
Yeah.
Previously we've been more busy leading up to it. We've been working right up to Christmas at various jobs. So this time we've had way more spare time before it. We've got the lazy days out of the way, get some sun.
Yeah.
Probably Maxine Powell, who I also remember, also asked about traditions.
Yeah, we're working on making traditions. But I think the pancake breakfast is definitely what we've done.
Breakfast. And like sitting all together in a circle and, you know, the way we hand out presents.
Chanting
it's
to
like
the Santa gods.
someone in the name of Rudolph and Vixen and
Dasher.
one person sort of designated like pick a gift, read who it's to and from,
Yeah.
and everyone takes a watch them open it. Jenny Yila says, what's the best thing you ever got for Christmas?
Best thing I've ever gotten for Christmas would be...
Yeah, that was my favourite thing. Oh, I remember the one I was most excited about, I think, was when I was under 10 maybe, or about 10 or something. The Nintendo 64. I got a Nintendo 64 and like an extra controller and all the, you know, the games that came out there was like Mario and Mario Kart, all the classics. I remember there's like one of those viral videos of the kid opening the Nintendo 64. I remember getting super excited for that. I'm a bit boring, like I'll get a present and be like, oh thank you. Like I'll mean it, but I don't get really excited for anything. Even if I really like it or I don't like it, the reaction will sort of be the same. But that one I remember getting like proper excited for.
I'm pretty sure it was my camera from you. That was birthday and Christmas, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah. Because I mean, even if you split the price up half, it's still probably the most expensive thing I got.
Yeah, true.
Too, so we've just gone flat out like the most value money. Erica Lee also asked that same question, but she added it and hers was way better than ours. Hers was a locker from her grandmother before she passed away the day after her birthday. So we sound like jerks, like, ooh, that one's lots of money, that's my favourite. And she's like, oh, this really like,
put us in our
family
place.
Yeah. Samantha Camillos, I guess she's from overseas, she said, what would you define as a traditional Australian Christmas dinner or meal?
She's from America.
What would a traditional Australian Christmas dinner or meal be?
Lunch. Barbecue.
Yeah, barbecue
Done.
for lunch. Yeah, and like I said, the dinner usually is so full for dinner. I know like the traditional is supposed to be like silverside or a roast or whatever, but the traditional dinner for an Australian Christmas is a roast that you eat the next day as leftovers because no one eats it.
Yeah, because they're so full.
Yeah. She also asked, explain Boxing Day and what it is and what you do. She just Googled it and realised it's the day after. It's not a thing in the USA apparently.
What? Actually, I heard that on a Nincompoop video. I was like, what?
All I know
I thought
is-
everyone celebrated Boxing Day.
It's not in England? Surely
No.
it is.
I don't think so. Or is it?
Like, it must come from there. Like,
Oh wait, maybe no. They said it's only in. I don't know. I'm going by
We'll have to
one
look it up,
person
yeah.
in one video who
it's
briefly
always
mentioned
for
it.
some people it's like bigger than Christmas.
Yeah, like
Because
some
some
religions.
things open. Boxing Day sales is sort of like the equivalent of Friday the 13th, Black Friday
Yes,
sales.
it is.
It's sort of like
yeah,
Black
the day
Friday
after
sales,
Christmas.
Boxing Day sales.
People celebrate Christmas on that day
And
as
there's
well
always,
because they can get stuff cheap.
Big sports matches like the Boxing Day cricket match was always a big thing.
But
like,
where did it come from? Like, what does Boxing Day mean?
must be something to do with boxing.
I thought it was that's the day that everyone goes on holiday, so they box up everything.
Yeah.
Or that's the
I
day
think
that
you
everyone
say
gets
that.
rid of all the boxes and stuff from their presents. I swear to God, that's like one of them.
No, we're gonna have to look it up.
We're gonna have to, yeah.
Twinkle Smith says you look so good in both videos. Also, do you not have a roast dinner for Christmas? In England, it's either a full roast dinner or a curry. So the full roast is like what we were saying,
What's a curry?
but a curry for dinner.
Oh, I guess because it's cold there, that makes sense.
I
but-
think curry's just very popular in England, but it doesn't really... Like, how traditional can it be?
Yeah.
Like, you can date back to, you know, when, like, the British took over India, maybe, but not really. It can't be that much more traditional than that, can it? Like, yeah, Becca says looking fit, Cheyanne. I'd agree with that one. I'm going to go ahead and like that as well. It's on your account.
It's under my account.
Yeah. How has Christmas changed since having kids?
My Christmas spirit has returned. Rekindled, yeah, because you do everything for them. And you want them to have like the awesome Christmas that you had, and you just gotta put away your grinchiness for them. Before having kids, I never understood that. I was just like, fuck, it's just a day that you go and drink and you get a present maybe. But that changed pretty swiftly after having children. I like to make it special.
Yeah,
for them.
I was a bit like, you know, my 20s say, why would I pay $100 and buy presents for people and then they spend $100 on me? Like, I could just spend that $100 how I want to. So it sort of annoyed me that way. I like giving gifts and getting gifts. It's nice. I get the sentiment. It gives it a bit more of a purpose. When before I was like, oh, like what's the point, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Now it's like, oh yeah, I can get into this.
One more question.
Alright, so sorry if I've missed anyone. I've been controlling the questions and I don't know people that well. So it's another one from Jamie. It's sort of a half question. She thinks it's weird that nowadays when you give presents, the highest form of appreciation is having them post online about the gift. Well, I never do that. Like, I don't even say happy birthday to someone unless I see them in person. I don't do the online thing much, but I can say that as someone who's given gifts and Cheyanne posts about it online, it does feel nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's something you wouldn't necessarily have. It seems a bit like funny if you went and bragged to your friends, you know, 3 weeks later when you start work again or whatever. It's not weird to do that, and
No.
people say, oh, that's very thoughtful, and it gives you incentive to give a nice gift, because if I give a crappy one and she'll put
Everyone
it
will know
online,
about
everyone will know, yeah, and make fun of me. So, yeah.
Okay, well that's all the questions that I have time for today, literally, because my card is about to be full. So if you guys like this video, please let us know. Give us a thumbs up, subscribe if you're new here. I make videos like a lot. Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys very, very soon. Thank you for sticking around for Vlogmas. I love you.
Hang on. Boxing Day is a holiday celebrated the day after Christmas. It originated in the UK and Commonwealth nations celebrate it. It came from the first weekday after Christmas Day, observed as a holiday in which postmen, errand boys and servants of various kinds expected to receive a Christmas box.
Well, there we go.
So I guess it's for slaves and servants who don't get to associate with the real people and then they get thrown a little gift the day after. It's a little,
probably a
it's a little
re-gift.
messed up, yeah.
And we celebrate it.
It's a re-gift.
And that's why
Yeah.
everything's cheap on Boxing Day.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up, but that's okay.
Well, there we go. We've all been entertained and we've learnt something today, so
And hopefully I didn't ruin your video by talking too much.
that's okay. I can edit you out. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. I love you all so much, and I'll see you guys very, very, very soon. Happy Christmas. Happy Vlogmas. I love you. See ya!